Hi, I'm Kim from Kimberbell, and today I'm going to show you how to use the Centering Crosshairs file to place embroidery designs onto blanks. This design file is a free download at kimberbell.com. There are two different methods I like to use the Crosshairs file for. The first method I like to call the fold, flip, and stick method, and the second one is what I simply call the thumbtack method. Both methods will help you get your design positioned just where you want it on your blank, and deciding which one to use really comes down to personal preference. First, let's talk about the fold, flip, and stick method. I'm using this method with my table runner. Start by hooping sticky back wash away stabilizer with the glossy side of the paper facing up. Use a scoring tool, a pin, or even scissors and score the stabilizer inside the perimeter of the hoop. Peel away the glossy paper, exposing the adhesive stabilizer, and then load the Centering Crosshairs embroidery file into the machine. Stitch the Centering Crosshairs directly onto the stabilizer and set it aside. Now it's time to decide exactly where you want your design to go. Now you may have instructions that tell you how far to measure, but if you don't have that, that's okay too, because really you can certainly place your design anywhere you wish. But in this case, we're going to fold our table runner in half lengthwise with the right sides together. Finger press the fold, and we'll call this fold line Fold A. Arrange the table runner on a flat surface with the fold at the right. From the bottom edge, you will measure up to where you want the center of the design to be, and you're going to mark that with a straight pin placed horizontally. In this example, because I'm using the 5x7 design, I'm going to measure up 6 inches. If I was using the 8x12 design, I would just measure up 9 inches as indicated in your instructions. Fold the table runner upward at the pinned point and finger press the fold. This is what we're going to call Fold B, and then remove the pin. Align Fold A with a horizontal crosshair and align Fold B with a vertical crosshair. Unfold and smooth the table runner to adhere it to the stabilizer. The excess table runner will be toward the left of the hoop. You can now see why I call this technique the fold, flip, and stick method of using the crosshairs, because I'm simply folding it to create its own crosshairs, then lining it up to the crosshairs file you stitched, and then unfolding it to adhere to the sticky back stabilizer. Now I want to show you a second way of using the crosshairs file, and that is with the simple tool of a thumbtack. Yep, you heard that correct. We are actually going to use the flathead thumbtack for helping us place a design exactly where we want it. To do this, we will still do the same steps we did before in hooping our sticky back stabilizer, scoring the top and peeling the paper away so that it reveals this sticky surface. After that is done, you can go ahead and stitch the Centering Crosshairs file. Now take your thumbtack and from the back side of your hoop, place the tack where those crosshairs meet and push the tip of your tack to the front. Set that aside and then decide where you want your design to go onto your blank. Draw the crosshairs and then place the blank on top of the tack, making sure that the crosshairs on your blank align with the crosshairs on the stabilizer. Push the blank on top of the pin and adhere it to the stabilizer. Once that's there, remove the pin and stitch your design. Alternatively, you could print your design from software where it already has the crosshairs printed like this. And then align those two intersections, one on top of the other. Press the blank down until it adheres to the stabilizer, remove the paper, remove the pin of course, and then stitch. I hope you found this tutorial helpful as you go to stitch your design in conjunction with our free Centering Crosshairs file. Find more machine embroidery projects and tutorials on our YouTube channel or at kimberbell.com. Have fun!